Live from Comiskey Park in Chicago, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, number 57. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Here's the 0-2. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Pulls that one foul. The lefty fires. And that misses off the outside edge.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 2 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Biggio at second with 2 down. A little bit high. 2-1.
2-1.
In the air, center field. Under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Comiskey Park, on the hill here today, Roger Clemens. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Number 15, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And now, number 22. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Yoan trying to bunt his way on. Off balance feed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And now here's the veteran DH, Frank Thomas. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 strike.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now, number 14. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. And that's 2. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Astros designated hitter, number 6. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball. 1 out in the second.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Jason Lane in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there are 2 outs. Adam Everett digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses. A sliding stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Jermaine Dye. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the center fielder.
The center fielder, number 33.
Headed towards the corner. Lane. Long run. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
High fly ball out to left field. Burke. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's welcome back to Comiskey Park. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Chris Burke. Bunting, and it's in the air. Over to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And now the veteran catcher just
that's
missed.
The ball. Too low.
And another ball. Slow roller up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hands. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Taveras stands at second with 2 gone. And 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, number 24. Swing and a tapper. And that one handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Juan Uribe steps to the plate for the White Sox. Strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Strike 2. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fast. Ball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one hit to right, laned. And that will end the inning. And we're back.
They don't change it with the cameras. They don't change it with the cameras. I like this. You don't change it. Oh, there you go right there. Offset.
And here's the first baseman, number 17. Fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And a base hit and a good start to the inning.
The batter.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Two outs. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering is down low. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And good. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 22. Clemens back to work. Hit in the air out to center field. Taveras under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, Adam in center field.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder. That's smashed towards center. That is the inning. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jason Lane. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Now, Chris Burke. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing. Back here at Comiskey Park. And here's the catcher, number 12. That one ripped left field. This looks like extra bases. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And that chance handled. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Line drive. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Number 15 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That one found hard the other way.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors. No one left. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 11. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
He was on base long enough. That was some bullshit.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get it.
They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. It's going to fall for a hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Number 17 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And a curve drops in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Full count.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 on, 1 out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Number 14 in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball, no.
First and second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline we can see.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, number 22. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Frank Thomas now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. And there's a strike.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Man at first with 1 gone. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Slider right there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The Astros have some action in their pen. Russ Springer up and loosening in the pen. Number 50 getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taveras on his way over, and he makes the catch. And top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, number 6. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And the Astros put down. And we're back. Leading off, number 33. Clemens back to work. Swing and a miss.
No balls.
Pretty
One strike.
amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty
Now
tough for the
batting.
infielders.
Now,
Oh, nice and old Comiskey, let's go.
What's
He's
going on,
grounded
free
out a
market?
couple of times.
Springer.
Fought off foul.
Notice the park, huh? You see the old Comiskey. Wow.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Hey, hope all is well.
First one away.
Yeah, I'm good.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base
All
hit.
we getting is base hits.
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of
Carl Everett was underrated on this team. Always loved
Yeah,
his
he's a
swing.
switch hitter.
get himself a
He
hit.
was tough.
Uribe goes after that one for strike
Yeah,
one.
he was a switch hitter. Soon he has some
The
power.
last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground.
Yeah,
but
foul.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double
Do you
play. in
remember
this
Mark
one.
Whitten? Mark Whitten, they got hit those grand slams. Oh my God! I think he had a 4-homer game. Cleveland.
Same with Alduke and Jose Contreras.
Yeah. So
And they tack on
he
three.
gave me some good
It's
luck,
4-0.
Flea Market.
He put a
Give
charge
me
into
some
that
good
one.
luck.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Nice, let's go, Uri.
Pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Stepping in, number 15.
Ooh,
And that
back-to-back
one hammered.
jacks. That's short.
And it one-hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes number 50. One out, runner at second. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side, Biggio. Throw to first in time. Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a
Why
miss,
did
and
I
that one
chase
missed
that?
by a
No
ton.
balls.
I
I'll
was
tell you
just
what,
kidding.
he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Cut and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. Back here at Comiskey Park, we go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Chris Burke. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't
I
try.
heard this park was designed to be a pitcher's park thanks to Ed Walsh, one of their pitchers. The dude got 40 wins in a season. That's unbelievable.
That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Yeah, I never knew that.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Willie Taveras. And that misses. Ball one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Can
Totally
Burley get
dominant
a
on the mound as he's through
complete
8
game?
without surrendering a run. Welcome back to
Give
Comiskey
him
Park.
like 2 more.
Bottom of
Just
the
come on,
8th. Here's the
Paulie.
cleanup hitter for the Sox, number 14. That one ripped right center
Put some
field.
left on that. That should be a double. For
And
sure.
one hops
Stand
off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second
Single
with a
score,
leadoff
yeah.
double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around.
Now even getting 20 wins is hard for guys cause they go to the bullpen more.
Yeah, it's wild, ain't
Let
it?
alone 30 or 40.
And the barrel was so
Yeah.
on plane with the ball. Easy
Yeah.
drive into the gap for that double.
Right
I'm
about
really
that.
impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the
Yes,
first pitch alone.
burn.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit.
I can get that.
Throw is offline, and he scores.
Let Burley
It's
push it out.
5-0. Here's the center fielder. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first
I
pitch.
remember getting a Jermaine Dye jersey that year. I knew he would rake with Chicago.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Yeah, Jermaine.
He
Hey,
was
do you
solid with the
remember?
Royals and Athletics.
Do you remember that big 3 they had with the Royals? Jermaine Dye,
Broken
Beltran,
back, low
and
to first.
Damon.
Off balance feed. There's one.
They had a
And
big
he'll
3
eat
over
it and
there.
Be happy with the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that
Thought he
pitch
was
right
safe.
there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's the catcher. Throw over to first.
He's safe.
And he's back safely.
Yeah, back then they had mad talent.
That one way out.
And eventually Grain.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Jay? How are you? Do you remember the White Sox and Diamondbacks rejection the fan while he got banned?
What's up, Brandon?
He's not coming back to that.
Brandon, your question went away. You said something about the Diamondbacks. What about the Diamondbacks, Brandon?
We go to the 9th.
By the
Here's
way,
the
what's
second
up, Brandon?
baseman, Craig Biggio.
I couldn't read your question. It went away too fast.
First pitch misses.
Something about the Diamondbacks. I couldn't read it. It went away kind of fast.
That one pushed foul. Clips the corner. That's strike 2. The other way.
Oh,
Takes it himself. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now the first baseman. There's a strike. Bases.
I think it was a fan here in Chicago who mocked Mart's mom who had just passed away or something like that. The fan got banned for life. The fan got removed from the stands and he's not
oh, you
coming
talking
back.
about?
Offer
Oh,
free
you talking about the
games.
other day? Yeah, they
Man
was
at
they was
first.
they was
And
they
here
was
now
taunting
is the
that guy about
Astros
his dead
cleanup hitter.
about his
And
dead
it fell
parent.
away.
Yeah, they was teasing
I
him
mean,
about
his
his
pitch
mother dying.
efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count. At times,
That was
pitch to
wrong,
contact,
man.
let the defense work behind him.
That was
That's why
wrong.
he's still in the game here in the
Shouldn't have
9th inning.
did that. That was disrespectful.
Kettle Mart.
You just don't see it that much anymore.
Yeah, that was
A guy
bogus.
being this
That was
efficient and
bogus.
getting this deep
They
into the
shouldn't have
game.
did that.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out.
shouldn't
There's
have
just
did
something
that.
about that 9th inning. But being at under
That was
100
bogus as
pitches,
hell.
he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Astros down to their last out. Number 6 up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
That's terrible. Poor guy.
Yeah, that was trash.
The Astros down to their final strike. And they'll do
Ooh.
it again.
Glad
Get
he
him.
got banned at least.
It has become increasingly
I didn't know they
difficult
banned
to throw
him.
a complete game shutout because of all of the.
Damn, I didn't know they banned them. They should have. That's some ignorant shit. Hey, fellas, I gotta get off.
Remember a fan and his dad ran on the field and attacked the other team's first base coach.
Yeah, I remember
it
that.
was like 2002 or something. They must have been drunk.
Yeah, must have. I gotta get off, fellas. I'm gonna let the game play, but I won't be able to respond to messages. I'm gonna have my microphone off. I gotta run the FedEx. I'm just gonna let the game play for a while.
Sounds good.
Hey, Flea Market, you got requests? I got 2005 Rouses, so if you got a request, I can put that game on and let it ride out. When I leave, I'll come back and change it. Give me a request from 2005. Anybody, give me a request. I can let it play because I'm going to be gone. I'm not going to have my microphone on.
Greetings from Comiskey Park in Chicago. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. Okay.
And what the fuck just happened?